seventh grade, year two. And on behalf of your Lions team, I want to welcome you guys to seventh grade. We're just a little behind with some tech issues and keeping up with everybody. I am going to present for you guys your team's presentation, and I'm going to, I believe, turn it over to your team leaders. So give me 1 second to get the right Lions program going. All right, Lions, I'll let you guys get started.
Hey guys, we're the Lions team. You'll see some of us on a daily basis, and you'll see some of us sporadically throughout the year. But we just wanted to welcome you to East Garner and welcome you to the Lions team. Of course, we're the best team on campus, and we intend to stay that way. We have some information to share with you today. So here's what we need you to know. If information pops on the screen and you and your parents are like, oh, I didn't know that, or, oh, that's important to me, just take a screenshot of the screen with your phone. That way you have that information at your fingertips. We will put this online later for you and your parents to look back over. But that way you have it right there on your phone. We have some scheduling information for Monday and that sort of thing up here. So that would be important for you guys to look over this weekend. So this first slide just talks about our vision, mission, and goals here at East Garner Magnet Middle School. I will draw your attention to the fact that the vision is brand new for us here. So every 3 years, we sit down and write a new vision, and this is our new vision. EGMMS is a diverse community which fosters a safe and equitable environment that values relationships, collaboration, and high expectations, developing lifelong leaders and scholars who are responsible global citizens. So there's a lot of wordiness in there that we are going to unpack next week in homeroom, but we believe that you are scholars, and we believe that you are on the right track here at East Garner Magnet Middle School. Mr. Cleanscales, if you'll hit the next slide. Part of our new programming here at East Garner Magnet Middle, and something that you haven't seen, and we'll explain more through this orientation period, is this idea that you are scholars. And we want you to be able to enter high school with skills that represent being a scholar. So those are things like coachability, perseverance and grit, so not giving up, mindfulness, self-control and self-discipline, being a risk taker, and having leadership skills. And we are going to roll out to you this year a rubric about how you can improve these things. So maybe you're great at one of those things, and maybe you can already see like a weakness area that you want to work on. We're going to help you get there. All right. Next slide, Mr. Clinkscales. So this is just the general school information. All right. So one of the things that you'll hear us talk about a lot, and pay close attention if you've never been in Wake County schools before, is this idea of the Wake ID portal. So pretty much Wake ID portal is like turning on your cell phone. All right. You know, when you turn on your cell phone, different apps come up, and you can go to all the different apps that you want to interact with on your phone. Well, for us, this Wake ID portal is kind of like powering up a cell phone. It's where you're going to find all the different apps. So it's where you're going to find your Google Classroom. It's where you're going to find PowerSchool. It's where you're going to find Dreambox for me, Canvas courses. All of that is there in that Wake ID portal. All right. So we tell people that this is the IP address for it, or the internet address for it, but you can also find it on the East Garner Magnet Middle School website. And you just get to our website by Googling East Garner Magnet Middle School. And lo and behold, we're the only one in the country, I guess, because we're the first one that pops up. All right, Mr. Clinkscales, if you want to, there you go. I'm going to toss it over to Dr. Wright. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey guys, well, welcome to the Lions team. You guys are all lions. So let's talk about being a lion. What does that really mean? So L is for loyalty. We have your back no matter what. We have your back. We're always there for you guys. I, individuality. We will value your strengths and try and strengthen your weaknesses. So we all fall short of something, and that's why you have all of us, your wonderful teachers here, that is willing to go above and beyond to help you get to that level that you need in comprehending whatever it is that you don't understand, okay? Optimistic is old. We believe the best version of you is yet to come. You're like a beautiful butterfly. So you're in that process of being that caterpillar. We're going to help you bloom into something beautiful. Okay. And it's never giving up. So when no one thinks that you can, that's when you have to. Always remember that when no one thinks you can, that's when you have to, because we believe in you and we know that you can succeed. Next slide. All right, guys, so you're going to meet your teachers. First up.
Hey everyone, I am Mr. Nelson. I am your social studies teacher. I know for some of you it's not showing up on PowerSchool yet, but I will be here on Monday ready to go. This is my 5th year teaching, so 5 years under my belt plus some grad school. First year here at this school, so I'm really excited. Fun fact about me, my dad actually works on The Price is Right, so I was there a lot as a little kid. If you need to ask me any questions, need to reach out to me at all, my email address is right there, sdnelson@wcpss.net. Looking forward to meeting everyone, guys. Next slide, please.
Hey, I'm Jennifer Kelsey. Apparently, I don't take very many pictures of just me. I'm not a selfie queen, so I had to, crop out a friend here so I could even have a picture to put up here for you guys. I have been teaching for 21 years. I just completed my 21st year. So this is actually my 22nd year, and this is my 6th year here at East Garner Magnet Middle. I am your math teacher this year. So if you have regular math, if you have plus math, I'm it. I'm the Lions math teacher. So you're stuck with me. Sorry about your luck. So fun fact is that I am a foster mom. We currently have 2 foster children that live in our house that we are providing a safe and stable place for them to live. But you'll hear me talk about my kids openly, and you'll get to meet my kids probably pretty quickly. I think I'm kind of scheduling that for Monday, maybe even. So you'll find out a lot about our family and what we stand for. My email address is just jkelsey. My first name is Jennifer, so jkelsey@wcpss.net. Look forward to getting to know you guys.
I'm back. And I am Dr. Wright. I will be your ELA teacher. I've been teaching for 14 years, believe it or not. And I've actually been at East Garner Magnet Middle School for a total of 10 years. Fun fact to know about me, and that you will learn when you're in my classroom, I am very, theatrical, theatrical, whatever you want to call it. But you will be doing a lot of fun things. I like hands-on materials. I like to act out certain things. I'm very dramatic in class. So like I said, you'll be doing some fun things in my classroom, even though we're online. So be prepared. And fun fact to know about me, like I said, I'm a playwright. I have my own company, Another One Write Productions. I do write plays for over the past 24 years. I do that on the side. They're all stage plays, and all of them have actually hit the stage. I started doing that when I was in the 10th grade. So believe it or not, yes. Below, you'll see my email address at twright@wcpss.net. Next slide.
I had to remember to unmute myself. My name is Mr. Headley. I teach science here at East Garner. I've been here for 23 years. Not in the same room or the same grade level, but my whole teaching experience has been here. Really like the Garner community. I'll be retiring in 3 years, so you're lucky. You'll get me for one of my last 3 years here. And you can reach me at dheadley@wcpss.net.
Hello, my name is Miss Williams, and I am the Reading Intervention teacher 6th through 8th. And I am the elective teacher, so some of you all will have me and some of you all will not. I'm teaching 6th through 8th. How long I've been teaching? I've been teaching for 10 years. And how long I've been at East Garner Magnet Middle will be 6 years. The fun fact to know that I am a great singer. In my opinion, I'm the greatest. But I love music. My kids know that I love music. I always talk about it. I'm just a music fanatic. I love all genres of music. And when I am working, I'm singing just to kind of get through. So that's one of the fun facts. I just love to sing. And so my email address is swilliams11 at wcpss.net. And please make sure to put the 11 in because it's like 1,000 whims. So I'm just one out of the 11. So next slide.
Oh, that's me. Okay, so I am Mr. Daniels, or Mr. D, as the kids call me. I am a special education teacher. I'll be in your ICR English Language Arts classes, and I will also be teaching reading. How long have I been teaching? 28 years. I've been at East Garner for 26 of those years, this one school. Fun fact, I've never ridden a roller coaster in my life, so I need you guys to tell me where the biggest, baddest, scariest one is so I can go get on it. So my email address is tdaniels@wcpss.net.
Hello, Lions. I am Ms. McDonald, and I am a family and consumer science teacher. So I teach quite a few courses here at the school. This school year, I will be teaching exploring social and emotional skills, nutrition and wellness, apparel and interior design, and understanding personal finance with hospitality. I've been teaching, coming up to my 16th year of teaching. I've been at East Garner Magnet Middle School for 9. A fun fact that I wanted to share was teaching has always been my dream job. So I'm just doing what I love. And my email address is tjacksonmcdonald@wcpss.net. And I'm glad to be a Lion. Okay.
Hi, Lions. My name is Miss Catherine Stokes, and I will be the band and choir teacher here. So I'm one of the elective teachers. So you may have me, you may not. As things normal back out, we come back into the classroom. You may have me for more of a general music class, so that's exciting. I have been teaching for 5 years, and this is my first year at East Garner, but I am no stranger to North Carolina. I was born and raised here and went to East Carolina University. My fun fact is that I am a tuba player, kind of uncommon in the instrument world. And you can always email me at kjstokes@wcpss.net. Even if it's something that you don't know if I can help you with it, I can try to point you in the right direction.
So I don't know if anybody went, or is somebody going to do Mr. Sposato? I was going to ask.
I will. So
Okay,
this is a picture of our proud principal. I think he wants everybody to call him the proud principal. So you hear his voice on Sunday nights when he sends out on the messenger, or when you get those phone calls, or your parents might hear his voice. So Mr. Sposato has been with us for 3 years here at East Garner Magnet Middle School. That is his email address, jsposato@wcpss.net. And he is the youngest of 8 children. So he is proud to be part of our leadership team again this year. Mr. Klingscales, I think you're next.
All right, good afternoon, Lions team. I'm Mr. Klingscales. I am the 7th grader, year 2 assistant principal, as everybody's going to refer to me as your grade level administrator. And let me just take a minute to welcome you guys to East Garner Middle School. We are excited to have you guys. Many of you were here last year, obviously as 6th graders, between being on campus and in that virtual remote setting. So you guys, I know, have a little taste of what the school is like and what remote learning is going to be about. Just a little bit about myself. I'm entering my 7th year, so I've been at East Garner Middle School for 6 years. I'm the NC State graduate of many things, and my fun facts are mostly around music. I play the piano, and I enjoy being on the water in my kayak and my paddleboard. Just a couple words I want you guys to remember this year. I want you to be relentless, and I want you to be deliberate. Those are 2 important words in what we're working on this, whether it's you want to look at it as the remote learning world, the COVID world. To you guys, we have a lot of work to do, and we have to be relentless through everything. We can't let anything slow us down. We have to have that purpose, and we're going to be deliberate about the work that we do in 7th grade, because we have a lot of work to do for you guys. Parents, if you have any questions, students, if you have any questions, my email's at the bottom. I want to be here for you guys. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. And my partner in crime is Mrs. Caldwell.
Welcome, welcome, Lion Scholars. You guys are on the best team with the most wonderful teachers, and you will be well taken care of. I am Mrs. Caldwell, the proud counselor for year 2. I have been at East Garner for 6 years. School counseling is my second career. I came out of the business world and I decided to go back and get my master's in school counseling, something I always wanted to do. I am a mommy of 5 children. They range from ages 13 through 30. I just celebrated a few days ago my 31st anniversary with my husband. And a fun fact about me, I am from the Bronx, New York. And I love to give out hugs. That's one of my superpowers. I give out all the hugs and the love to my students. I can't wait to see you guys all in person. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free, parents and students, to reach me at wcaldwell@wcpss.net. It's going to be a great year. Thank you.
So these next few slides were put in here so that you could have this information at your fingertips. This is a list of people that will, you'll see more when you come back to campus, but they may be able to help you while we are in virtual world as well. So they are here. We do want to point out Miss Alexis Lisenby. So if you were here last year as a 6th grader, you probably already know who Miss Lisenby is. But she is your computer guru. So if you're sitting at home right now and you do not have the ability to log on with us next week and you have not yet told somebody you need a computer, Miss Lisenby is your person. That is your person that you need to email quick, fast, and in a hurry to get those problems solved. So you'll see her email there at the end, alisenby@wcpss.net. She's also on our school's website as well, okay? Next slide, I think is much of the same. So if you are incoming to us and you have questions about special education and IEPs, and maybe you have an active IEP and you don't know who your case manager is, those sorts of things, Miss Kat can solve those problems for you. So her email address is in blue here. The same if you are coming to us on the Lions team and have an LEP plan. So if you speak another home language, then you may have an LEP plan, or you may need some services. So Miss Messinger and Mr. Page are our go-to for those sorts of, that sort of information as well. All right, Mr. Headley.
Okay, wanted to point out that we will have orientation for the first 2 weeks. I have only included the first 2 days. You'll see times there. What you really need to do is either screenshot this, look right there on the right, it says Google East Garner Middle School, click on Welcome Back Scholars. You'll have to scroll down a little. Scroll down after that and look for a yellow bar. When you click on that, all of these blue heading schedules will pop up. Next slide, please. And I have simplified this, and I want to point out to you, if you have access to the full bell schedule, the gray boxes would be missing. It includes 6 and 8. If you have siblings in your home that attend our school as well, those times are there. But notice that there is no third period. In red, in the middle of your screen, it says Core 1, and then your elective, Core 2. On your schedule in Power School, it will say 1AB. It'll say what's in red. So you're going to look for, on your schedule in Power School, for the period, it's listed in red on this schedule, and those are the times that you will log into your virtual classroom to attend. There is no third period this fall.
So Mr. Henley mentioned that you might want to screenshot that page, and I would highly recommend that. Like, on my mama soapbox, because you'll find a lot I get on these mama talks. So this is your first mama talk. I would really screenshot this, because a lot of you are used to doing the periods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when you go in Power Schools and you look at your schedule, it's going to be a little confusing because we took out your 3rd period elective. So we have called it Core 1, Core 2, Core 3, Core 4. But what's in red, like Mr. Headley said, is what you need to pay attention to. So I would take out your cell phone right now and take a picture of this and then compare it to your online schedule in Power School. All right? You guys can do this. We have faith in you showing up. We're going to help you get there. So don't stress out. It's not the time to stress out. We will help you, but this is part of our guidance.
And Sunday night, I want you to get to bed early because you have to be online at 7:45 in the morning, and we'll be rolling right along with you until 3 o'clock. You will have a lunch break, and during that lunchtime, lunches will be provided in the drive-through. All you have to do is drive through and pick it up, get your Happy Meal. And I guess I'll hand it over to the next speaker.
So for Google Classroom, we're all going to have our own codes. It is available. Hopefully, we've all been using Google Classroom in some capacity. If not, there is a link there how to actually get on and use it. It's pretty intuitive, guys, pretty straightforward. I don't know if any of us were going to really be using Canvas this year. I think as a team, we're just going to go with Classroom for the moment. Those codes will be sent out in the week 1 sessions, so don't worry about that. We're going to get all this information to you to try to, make the transition as seamless as possible. Next slide, please. So here are some of your codes for your electives, if you want to screenshot that real fast. If not, again, we're going to try our best to get these out to you. You want to take a moment, and then we'll just move on to the next slide, give you all seconds. All right. So communication, if we need to reach out to you, we're going to be using this free app called Talking Points. You'll be able to send and receive information from us and in your home language. It's a really great tool that we have. It's right in our Rapid Identity Wake County tools, so it's really intuitive for us. And this is how we're going to handle most of the communication if we have to get a hold of you rather quickly. If not, of course, we'll always try email, and we'll try multiple methods of communication, make sure that we're all on the same page together. Next one. So technology, we kind of went over a little bit previous to this. If you need a laptop or you need a hotspot, especially because we're going to be online since we are the virtual academy. So you're going to need to have access to these day to day. If you're having any problems, any issues, Ms. Lisenby or Ms. Farrell, they're going to help you with any tech issues that you'll have at all. If you need a hotspot, all of these things, let us know. The sooner you let us know, the sooner we can get it to you. And so that we can, again, this is a big transition going all online this year. We want to make it as seamless as possible. So just let us know exactly what you need and we'll do our best to help you out here. Next one. So because we're going online, we're going to have a little bit of a different set of, I guess, expectations from when if we were in the classroom. So we still need you guys to be on time, need you to be present, attentive, try to keep distractions around your work area to a minimum, right? So if we ask you a question, we know that you're there, we know that we can communicate with you. We want you to ask questions. You can drop in on the chat, you can raise your hand, we'll do our best to respond, you can email us. Either way, just make sure that you understand your voice is being heard. Find an ideal place to work, keep your microphone muted. Guys, please keep your microphone muted, especially when you first get on. And then once we say like, oh yeah, we're calling on you, go ahead and unmute it so we can all hear. That way we're all not talking on each other. Your dog's not in the background barking. Everyone's now focused on the dog, right? So this just helps us all out. Cameras too, we'll ask you to keep those off until we need to see you, need to have some sort of chat. Dress code, still come ready to work, right? Come ready to work. Chat boxes for questions, guys. We don't need that for you guys to be going off just chatting with your friends, stuff like that. We're still teaching, we're in class, this counts. All these grades count, so we need to be on topic. All assignments should be, we're gonna try to have all the assignments doable within our blocks. Anything that's left over then becomes homework. We're really not gonna assign any homework for you outside of that. And then yeah, ask for help. Make sure you're asking for help, letting us know what you need. Next slide. So routines, again, be on time. Camera microphone's muted until we're ready to go. If you are having a notebook, you're not typing, make sure you have all that stuff where you need it to be. Part of growing, part of learning is really stepping out of your comfort zone, right? Because if you stay in your little bubble the entire time, nothing's going to get in your bubble, nothing's going to get out of the bubble. So getting out of your comfort zone is really going to help you learn, and we are going to help you along that way, support you along that way. We're going to ask you to stick around until we've wrapped up class, just in case anyone has any questions at the end that you might not be thinking about or that you might have. So please don't just start logging off just randomly. Wait till we go, okay, we're all set. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then if you need to stick around, ask questions, you can do so there. Again, always be engaging with us. We'll always try to be engaging with you. I'll hand it over to the next one now, whoever that is.
All right, so this is just a list of things. It's not a demand from us by any means, but if your parents are like, well, what can I do to help? These are 4 things that you can absolutely do immediately to help us. Download the Talking Points app. We will be using your cell phone numbers as parents to deliver just short little tweets basically to you about school things. Make sure that you have access to Power Schools and you can log in. Make sure your child can log into their Wake ID. So again, to get to Wake ID, which is super important, it's like turning your cell phone on. You go to EGMMS and then it's one of the icons to log on to Rapid ID. And then update your contact information with us. If you have disconnected a home phone, changed cell phone numbers, changed addresses, those are all helpful things for us to know. We are not going to show up at your house stalking you, I promise. But I know that we may send, special mail. We may send congratulations through the mail. So it is important for you to update your address with us because we like to still be present in your world, even though we're not seeing your child face-to-face every day in person. We are seeing them face-to-face every day on screen. And sometimes we just like to send tangible things in the mail. And we have been known to do, driveway drop-offs of gifts too. So all of that information is helpful to us. And then this is a little video from our PTSA. The last slide, let me go ahead and tell you about the last slide because this PTSA will be on the end. We decided as a team that we are going to take all of your questions that are on the question form. So if you didn't know there was a question form, it's on the East Garner Magnet Middle School website under the Lions team. If you'll answer or ask your questions there, what we are going to do as a team is we are going to respond to those questions and then send that email out to everybody. So that way we don't have to just answer one question at a time. Right now, we can answer them all in frequently asked questions. Please feel free to get a hold of us, though. We want you to be a partner in this adventure with us. So best wishes. After you watch this video, feel free to exit.
And I think we're going to have a glitch because of the access request. So I will have to, what we'll do is we'll see if we can add this to our all the recordings of this families, because these recordings will be posted on the webpage and we'll include the PTA on that as well. So that way you get it, because I see we're going to need access and we don't want to hold you up on that process. So,
and Dad, real quick, while I was speaking about the schedules, I said get to bed early Sunday night because we're starting at 7:45. That's in week 3. Your homeroom Monday, this coming Monday, will start at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Headley. That's a great catch. I appreciate that. So families, I'm just going to close real quick because, again, I can see some of the questions and I hope a lot of them have been answered today. What I will sit here and say is that you're on Monday, visit our school website for all of the links you'll need for your Google Classrooms, and your Google Meet codes will be there. Keep the questions asking, and Mrs. Kelsey said we will continue to do our best to quickly answer those as a group, or if we need to do it individually, obviously we'll do that as well. But keep those questions coming. We know this is going to be a really kind of, we hope it's not too stressful. It is a change, but we're going to make this successful. 7th grade is going to be a successful year, and it's all going to be in part to the fantastic teachers you have and the work that you're going to do. So with that, I'm going to stop presenting, and I'm going to just give our teams one last chance to say goodbye, and I'm gonna let them wave on the screen. And we're gonna see you guys Monday for the Lions team.
Bye, see you later.
All
Be
right,
there.
everybody.
See
Thank
ya.
you, guys.
For ya.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.